But I'm saying, cookie, cookie, pussy, pussy, such a fucking common, huh? You say you can't make me because I don't think I'm common. Well, the last time that we spoke, I was telling you about Burger King and this bitch, Brittany Sinclair, who I got into a fight with, so forth and so on. And you want to know something? Honestly, I don't feel bad for beating her ass. I really don't. Because I get so sick and tired of bitches and hoes writing checks their asses can't cash. Period. You going from location to location, writing checks that are bouncing from left to right. Every time, it never fails. So I'm saying I kind of just feel like I really don't feel bad for her because this bitch tried me and she got what was coming to her. She had it coming. She had it coming. She had it coming all along. If you had been there, if you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same. You would have done the same. If somebody would have came at you the way she came at me, you would have smacked, dragged that bitch. Which is what I did. This bitch came out from behind the counter with her old balances, lost her balance, and lost 3 teeth along the way. So this bitch decided that she wanted to take me to court, bitch. I'm saying, like, bitch, you up here talking shit, get your ass. To me, I feel like, how you gonna be the person to start a fight, get beat up, and now you calling the police? When it was your reason, it was because of you while we even were fighting. But because I beat you up, now you want to call the police. I'm just kind of like, you know what? You took me to court because of your locked jaw, that I broke your jaw. You lost 3 teeth. And FYI, the bitch is still recovering from that. Be that as it may, the judge was asking me, like, why did I go that far with it? But here was my point. I said, Your Honor, honestly, just keeping it 100 proof. I'm not even trying to be silly when I say this, but just look at what I'm dealing with here. Please look. I said to anybody with 2 20/20 eyes, okay, you got 2 eyes that can see. Anybody can, and if you can't see, bitch, I know you can smell. This bitch is clearly suffering from advanced stages of periodontal disease. I helped her out. This bitch has advanced stages of periodontal, 1. 2, the bitch is suffering from an advanced stage of gingivitis. And a slew of other oral hygienic issues, keeping it real. So really, I did this bitch a favor by getting rid of those rotten teeth. Those teeth were straight up rotten to the core. They were dead teeth. They were dangling and dangling in her mouth. I don't even know how they stayed in as long as they did. When I pulled up to the drive-in window the day when everything took place and she started talking and I saw those teeth, bitch, I was going to be polite and not say nothing because I didn't think that I was going to have to turn around and see that bitch again. But the bottom line of that is, bitch, when I pulled up to the motherfucking window and saw her teeth, I'm thinking to myself, those teeth are hanging on by a fucking thread, girl. A wing and a goddamn prayer like Madonna. I'm saying, how the hell are these teeth still in her mouth? The world may never know. But I'll tell you what I do know. When we got into the fight, I gently nudged the teeth. I gently hit the teeth. Okay? It wasn't like I punched her, really hard in her teeth. I lightly punched her teeth and they came out. So what? They were coming out one way or the other. At the end of the day, whether I removed them, a dentist removed them, those teeth had to go. They needed to go. Okay? They're black and yellow. Okay? Like Wiz Khalifa. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Or like a goddamn Beef and B movie, girl. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Girl, you sitting up here with these black and yellow teeth, sitting up here working at Burger King, dealing with people's food. When I came up, they had an 80. They had an 80 score. They had a B. Now I see why. Because you could have maybe had an A, but when they saw her teeth, bitch, 20 points straight off the top just on GP. 20 points. We're done. Because dealing with this right here with her teeth, that is a concern. I'm saying as she's leaning over and handing you your food, her teeth are like this. Dangling in the wind. Just dangling. And all I'm thinking is, Lord, please don't let one of those teeth just snap off and fall into my bag. Like, please, do not let one of these teeth snap off and fall into my bag. Because, I'm just saying, like, it's ridiculous. This bitch sitting up here handling people's food with that condition. She ought to be ashamed of herself. Taking me to court for doing her goddamn thing. You know how much they would charge her at the dentist's office? Please. Please. But what really made matters worse is once the whole thing was done, the judge ruled in my favor and said that she did start the fight. Even though she lost the fight, don't make her right. It means that she was wrong to begin with, and then she just got her ass kicked when she approached me. So the case got tossed out, and I won. So I was in Kroger's doing my monthly grocery shopping, so forth and so on, and I saw this bitch, Brittany Sinclair. And at first I was trying to ignore her because I didn't want to get into a screaming match with her at Kroger's. I was with a friend of mine, and I just really wasn't interested in getting into a screaming match with this bitch. But when I saw her, I kept it moving. Bitch, I know you see me. I kept moving. She came into the aisle with me. She already had some groceries in her cart. I turned into the condiments aisle because I needed some ketchup, some mayo, so forth and so on. So I'm like, don't ignore that bitch because she's not right. She's off kilter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to the condiments aisle. And this bitch, I know you motherfuckers see me. And as I'm turning around, all I see is a jar of pickles jet past my face. A jar of fucking pickles. Of plastic pickles. Goes straight past my face. It barely missed me. But as it went past me, it hit my friend in the head. So, bitch, when I saw my friend hit the ground, in all the pickle juice and the pickles, bitch, I looked at Brittany Sinclair and I just started hitting it. I was running to her. I'm like, bitch, you done did it now. So when I caught that bitch, girl, I went to work on this bitch. Girl, I was clacking her like this, just beating her motherfucking ass, because this is what you wanted, right? You wanted me to beat you up again, right? You wanted me to rip the rest of the teeth. Girl, I took 3 teeth. I'm taking them all now. I only took 3 the first time. I'm taking all of them now. I beat this bitch down. I said, and when I had on the fly, I said, you know what? I'm going to tell you this one time like Justin Bieber. Don't ever try me again because you will lose every time. Why? Because I'm the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone you've ever met. Brittany. I'm simply the best. I'm the best. You will never beat me. You will never beat me. I know that Aaliyah says, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again. No. When it comes to Alexsia Byrein, null and void. When it pertains to me, okay, dealing with me, if at first you don't succeed, hang it up, bitch. Don't try it again. Hang it up. I kicked your ass in high school 3 or 4 times. I kicked your ass at Burger King. I'm kicking your ass in Kroger's. When will you learn? When will you learn? So, I had to beat this bitch up again. I had to beat this bitch up again with her stank ass breath. I'm saying, like, as I was beating her ass, she was screaming. She was like, somebody get this bitch off of me. Somebody get this bitch off of me. And I was just clacking, just beating her ass up, right? And as she was talking, like, I kind of like felt the spirit of Jesus, you know, the spirit of the Lord is here. Like her breath was like so pungent. It was pungently pungent. And like it was giving me every bit of Jiffy peanut butter with horseradishes and fish paste. A mixture. Which only led me to believe that this bitch has more rotten teeth. Which I was like, you know, really, I should take them out. But I'm not going to put my hands that far into her mouth. I might not get it back. I'm like, you clearly have a hole in your mouth. Everything you eat is being sampled and is being stuck in your teeth. That bitch is such a dirt queen. She's so tried. I don't understand her. I don't know why she keeps trying me. Because she doesn't know who I am. But she'll learn. Because I'm Alexsia Byrein, darling. And Alexsia Byrein don't play those games. Bitch, we can clock your tea, it's no tea, girl, it's nothing. Thought you was a bad bitch, but let me tell you something. Girl, you